Right, yo, what's going on? It's Joe, Lil Joe. Still trying to figure out the intro, but back in the building with another episode of the Joe and Joe podcast. I am your host. Go with Jojo for today. What's going on? Introduce yourself. Let the people know who you are.
Yeah, I'm Big Joe. I'm the Papa Smurf of this campaign. We sitting right here trying to do another podcast. And trying to enjoy life and see what life has to offer. This broadcast is being sponsored by 2370. It's a clothing line that we have. Take a look at it. If you like something, purchase. And we do what we do.
I ain't gonna lie, you had me confused for a minute. I bet you who we sponsored by. You've been out here accepting sponsorships without me.
Hey, bro, listen, I am a sponsorship.
Hey, that you are. But we back in the building, man. Another episode. It's been a little minute since we recorded last. Had a lot of things going on. My birthday just passed. Got family coming down. It's just been a real busy couple of weeks. So the podcast unfortunately fell off, but it didn't fall off. Let me not say that, because even though we didn't record an episode, it was still getting views. It was getting popularity. It was doing what it was supposed to do. So if this is your first or second time listening to the podcast, make sure you go ahead and leave a like. Use that comment section. It's not there for show. Go ahead and let me know how you feel about the show. Let me know if you think I'm right. Let me know if you think I'm wrong about whatever it is. That's what the comment section is for. Just go ahead and speak your mind. But we back in the building. Like I said, a lot of stuff is going on. Last couple of days, we're just coming off of my birthday little weekend celebration. So I guess we kind of can just start there. I'm not somebody who really takes my birthday crazy serious. But I will say this is probably the first time in a long time when my birthday kind of felt like it's a little bit of an event.
Right.
Like, even though my birthday, I have this weird tradition where on the day of my birthday, I always work. I'm not sure why it's like that. Maybe because, I don't know, 9 times out of 10 it should be in the middle of the week. But the day of my birthday wasn't really didn't feel like it was too crazy. It was like another day at work. It was a little bit exciting towards the end because there was some complications with, my mom coming in on her flight. She was supposed to get here at 1, ended up not getting here until I think it was 12 in the morning. So just ridiculous. But overall, having everybody here, the party we had on Saturday was nice. Good vibes. Just, I can't complain, man. Blessed to be 29, I'm pretty sure I say that every episode now. Just happy to be in the situation where I am. So appreciate everybody that gave me any birthday wishes, anything like that.
It was definitely a good weekend. It definitely was. We definitely had a good time. We enjoyed ourselves. It was hot as hell outside, but we still out there hanging out and doing the good things that we like to do. And I love that though. I love when family comes together. We can come around each other and enjoy each other without the riffraff and the BS that comes along with family sometimes. And I thought it was real good. And I'm hoping that we can do plenty more of those. You know what I mean? I think that's very important, especially for the young ones. Those people that are kids and grandkids. We want to show them that family can come together without headaches, and we can have good times. My daughter wasn't around because she was in New York. But I'm figuring next year, we're gonna try and keep her close. So if she gets to go to New York, it'll be after. So she can participate in a lot of stuff that takes place.
Yeah, it's different now. You gotta understand that I live here now, so she can't be gone in July. That's me. Yeah, that's me. Marquise supposed to be here too.
I'm annoyed with him about that shit too.
You would have had her gone for my birthday and Marquise's birthday.
I know.
What's going on with that?
Yeah, we gonna fix that. I already said that. I was like, yeah, we gotta let her hang out next time. She can go after.
Yeah, go August. There's nothing in August.
But I think, me personally, I just think she's been gone way too long. It's been maybe 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks already.
2 weeks too long. I can let her go for 2 weeks, but she won't be back until the 29th or some shit like that. And that's a very long time.
It's a long time not to have your daughter. Hell, I haven't had the boys for 24 hours now, and I'm like, damn, I kind of feel like it's too quiet.
It's too quiet.
It's way too quiet.
Yeah.
And I couldn't imagine 2 weeks of that. I'd be like, nah, I gotta.
Nah.
Halo, go make some noise, bro. Go do something.
And that's why we call her every day. We constantly on the phone talking and just, hey man, I need you to help me get back. It'd be sometimes I'd be ready to just jump in the car and go get her. Yo, I'll come get you. Don't even worry.
I asked her if she was ready to come back, and she was like, I think she was like kind of.
She's on the fence.
Or she said almost or something.
Yeah.
She was like, you know what, I feel bad because I don't really feel like she's missing nothing, but right now would have been a great time for her to be here.
But that's the thing with her right now too, because she always feels like she's missing something. And then Saturday when she called and she seen everybody was here, and she was like, I knew in her face
I'm sure.
Damn, I should have been there. And that's why I was like, yeah, come next year, you can stay put. You can go after.
Like I said, July's a busy month. Marquise will be here next year. We're not taking no for any excuse. We're gonna make sure we send this Send this part directly to Marquise. You were gonna be here next year. If not, we gonna be in where you at. I was about to disclose this information. We gonna be where you at if you're not here next year.
Yeah, and son got to come back too. I that was a good look. I was very surprised to see him.
My man, my nephew, man, yo, you don't realize how old these kids get until they start talking to you about stuff that you talk about in your everyday life.
Right.
I was talking to Nas, and I was over here talking to me about HDMI cords and PlayStation 5s and everything. I'm like, yo, I feel like I'm talking to a little Marquise, man.
Yeah, I'm talking to him. I was like, okay, yeah, I don't know nothing about that, but I'm gonna go get your uncle. He can explain all that to you.
He shot up though. I remember when he was a little bit. For some reason, I feel like all the kids, they look alike in a way. Like I remember when Nas was a baby, he had the big fro. Same thing with Jakari. Same thing with Mara. They all had the big fro. The only one didn't have the big fro, which is I had a little afro or no?
She had a little curly afro.
Yeah, she didn't get the wild afro,
Yeah.
but they all had that. But I remember that's my really like whenever I think of Nas, that's my image of him when he was a super small baby, and I've seen him other times before that, obviously, or since then, obviously. But to see him now, my man's a teenager. He gonna be starting high school next year.
Yeah.
This shit is insane. This shit
It is insane, right? He's like 13, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
I had to take care of my uncle Dudas. He was talking to me. He was like, yeah, I'm trying to get this game. I got like $50. I just need like $10 more so I get the game. I said, how much is the game? He said, the game like $60. I said, take the $60,
right?
Man.
Get the game.
I've
man.
been waiting my whole life to be able to take the $60. What you want? You want some DLC? Here's an extra 20.
Right. Have some fun, bro. It's just a time you enjoy. Like I told you, I just bought the Grand Theft Auto for your sister.
Mm-hmm.
I need to start learning how to play. Me and Jack were sitting down saying we gotta learn how to play this.
I don't know if you can say that on the airways that you bought GTA for a 10-year-old.
Too late now. I did. I didn't buy the 6. I bought the 5. I'm about to buy the 6 or 6 in November.
Okay.
But I'm gonna pre-order it though.
Yes, you better get on it.
I'm gonna get on it because I know there's certain versions of it. And everybody keeps telling me that like they got.
I'm glad that you brought this up because I know that you are somebody who is excited for GTA.
And I've never played GTA though, but I'm just excited because
you've never played them.
Nah,
Any of them?
Okay, I played Tiger Woods golf, PGA golf. That's how I play. I'm just gonna tell you up front. And I played like Mortal Kombat. I used to play Call of Duty. I got to get back into the swing of that. But I love playing golf on that shit.
It's
bro.
too late. Going back to Call of Duty, it's too late for Call of Duty.
It's too late?
It's too late. You're not getting back into Call of Duty. These Call of Duty niggas are too advanced now. They're too advanced. They be jumping off walls, hitting 360 flips.
I'm not doing
it's
all
too
that.
much.
I just need something. I just like I said, I just like something game. I was trying to get into playing like hockey online, but that shit seemed difficult. And I'm just a creature of habit.
Hockey is fire.
I know George and Michael was telling me about that.
Okay.
And we all trying to get together because we all have the PS5s. Like, yo, we should get a league going. And I was like, I'm with it. Like, I don't play 2K. You know what I mean? I have it, but I don't play it. Like a lot of games.
You got 2K?
Yeah.
That's funny. I didn't know you had 2K.
I don't play it.
I know you ain't played no damn 2K.
I be playing that shit just cause. Just because people come over, hey, you play. I don't have it. I have it. You can play it, but other than that,
That's what I have it for when people come over.
Yeah,
Whenever Trey come over, you got 2K. Yeah, bro, it's right there.
right there, go ahead and knock yourself out.
I mean, now it's downloading Mortal Kombat. You try to play some Mortal Kombat later?
Oh yeah, I can play some Mortal Kombat. That's my shit.
Video games ain't the same no more, man. Video games ain't the same no more. But here's what I want to talk to. I want to talk about GTA. So, GTA is coming out with 2 editions, right? Mm-hmm. They're gonna have the standard edition. They're gonna have the ultimate edition. Ultimate edition is $100. The standard edition is $80. If you want to be able to go to all the stores in the game, you got to buy the $100 version.
Yeah.
Is that crazy? How you feel about that? Does that make you want to buy the $100 version more, or are you just like, I just take the $80?
Now I'm gonna spend the buck and just get it out the way because you know how they get you. Eventually down the road, you gonna have to spend it anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So my thing is, I'd rather just go ahead and spend the buck because the 5 we put, I think I paid like $59 for it, something like that.
That's when That's when video games used to be a reasonable price.
A reasonable price, but I was saying that I'll spend the buck. It's November. Listen, that'd be an early Christmas gift. Don't get nothing else.
The thing is, growing up, I used to strive to be able to buy $60 video games.
Yeah.
I grew up in video games now $80.
$80.
I can't believe this shit.
No.
Oh, it makes me so mad. I was talking to Dante about it when we was on the phone. I was like, yo, Dante, we waited our whole life to be able to buy video games for $59.99.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas want $80, bro.
$80 and up.
And up, right?
Yeah.
And then they gonna try to sell you shit inside of the game.
Yeah. And that's how they catch you though. They gotta sell you the bullshit inside the game. You're like, come on, bro. I just spent $1 for this shit. I still gotta pay for other shit to go to the next level.
So here's the people that Sony's doing now, because you missed the PlayStation. I'm so glad that we got to the conversation on video games. PlayStation is eliminating physical disc.
Oh yeah, mine don't have a physical disc.
Right.
But my 4 does. My
yeah, the PS4 does.
And I still have the 3, 2, and the 1.
You don't play them shits. I don't know why you keep bringing it up like you just like break out the PS1 from time to time. You ain't never out here playing fucking Ape Escape. You ain't never playing that.
I might bust out the Donkey Kong or some shit on that bullshit.
You can't play Donkey Kong on a PlayStation.
You got the disc.
It's a PlayStation. You can't play the damn Donkey Kong.
Something I can play on that bullshit.
But no, so they're eliminating the They're eliminating the disc tray, so you won't be able to buy physical games no more, right?
Right.
Which basically means all your stuff's gonna be digital. If you don't sign into your PlayStation account for a certain amount of time, you also got to be paying for now PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, I pay for that.
So you got to buy the console, you got to get PlayStation Plus, then you got to buy the game through PlayStation Plus. And if you don't, I'm pretty sure I'm saying this right. If you don't log into your account, I think it's like within 90 or 120 days, any games that you own go back.
You lose?
Go back.
That's some bullshit.
Go back.
And you got to repurchase them?
You got to repurchase them.
That's some bullshit.
That's the quickest way to find your PlayStation in a lake.
Yeah, that's.
I lose my shit.
Yeah, that's some. Yeah, you throw my shit in the lake, we don't have a problem. But that's some bullshit. But I'm gonna figure it out.
I knew I was getting old when that shit bothered me. I read that shit. I said, hell no. We getting rid of physical media. We don't fuck with DVDs no more. Everything is on streaming.
But everything's coming back full circle, bro. Look, vinyl's coming back. Record players is coming back.
I think that's like some real retro shit. The day that CDs come back, I'll believe
CDs
it.
is coming
that's
back.
That's what we need. When niggas is like, you know what, bro? I'm bringing the Walkman back.
Bro, they got
cassette
your
tapes.
man cassette tape. Your man Jay-Z at his concert, bro. He was handing out cassette tapes.
Was he?
Yes.
That's actually fine.
At the pop-up stores, bro. They had the cassette tape. I was like, fuck. Oh, look at this shit here. Who has a cassette player?
That's what I'm saying. No, that shit was strictly commemorative. Nobody has a cassette player anymore.
So you would have to go somewhere and find that just if you want to hear it.
I really hope that. So wait, you think it's actually music on the tape?
It's music on there.
I don't feel like there is.
Yeah, it's the blueprint.
I don't feel like there is.
Yeah.
I feel like Jay-Z sold you a cassette tape that was blank.
He sold you a blank?
That just said the blank. Because niggas don't have a cassette tape no more.
Nah.
Unless you got one in your car.
Somebody probably got one somewhere stashed somewhere. I mean, you can actually go buy one. A radio, some bullshit.
That's true. You can get from Best Buy for like $15. So that ain't even expensive.
Right. So definitely do that. Same thing with the DVDs. You can buy a DVD player because people are still selling DVDs.
Yeah. People still got a bunch of DVD collections.
Yeah.
When I go to people's houses, they be having walls and walls of DVDs. And that's kind of why ties me back to the video game shit. The whole thing of owning media is gone. You can't buy something and actually own it anymore.
They don't want you to own anything.
You leasing it. Nigga, I'm leasing a video game?
Yeah. I'm paying $100 to lease this bullshit.
I'm leasing
and
a
I can't
video
even
game.
keep it.
I'm leasing music. I gotta buy Apple Music and have Apple Music in order to keep the downloads, or I gotta buy the album. It's like, yo, this shit is too much.
Yeah.
This shit is too much. I remember growing up, you think things is gonna go a certain way, and you kind of can see the vision of things changing. Mm-hmm. But nah, I don't agree with him. I don't agree with it. I say all to say that.
I'm saying that's what you call getting robbed without a gun.
No, literally.
That's exactly what's being done.
And the thing is, the corporations they don't give a fuck about them. They used to kind of like hide it with like extra fees and shit.
Yeah, not no more.
They say, you know what, bro, we ain't even gotta play no more.
We ain't gotta hide this shit no more.
Take out the disc tray. These niggas ain't buying the damn 2K disc anyway.
Because they have people that's sitting online for hours and hours and hours at a time. But it's a job now.
Yeah.
You can get paid to be playing games all day.
A lot of money.
And I think that's great.
Yeah.
For somebody that want to sit home all day and play games. I don't want to sit home and play games all day. I like to play games when I get into the mood.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So if I go through a little spell where I'm not playing the game,
and my spells be 6, 7, 8 a year down the road.
Swear to God, I just turned my Xbox on for the first time today in 6 months.
That's what I'm saying.
So I should just be sitting here.
So for me to lose out something, I'll be annoyed because I paid for that. I should be able to keep that game no matter how long it is now. Yeah. Same thing with the Madden. I used to always buy Madden every year. But then when I had bought the Madden online, now I can't play it. I bought it in my 4 with the 4.
What did you mean? You bought the Madden online?
Yeah, I streamed it online. You can.
Okay.
And now I can't even play it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not buying another one.
That's the thing. Yeah,
you got to pay $70 for that.
That's what I'm saying. You get to a point where you're like, I'm just not spending the money no more. I can't. Even if I got the money, that's a bad way to spend it.
That is a bad way to spend it.
I ain't gonna lie. Lately, I bought a bunch of games the past year.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of games. I don't play the game. I just wasted the money. I had no reason to be buying these damn games.
See, I don't mind if I buy the games if they give you the deal, buy these 2 games or something like that.
I'm
fine with that
yeah,
because
yeah.
I know you're not gonna spend but so much money. You know what I mean? Because they owe the games, so I'm cool with that. But when I'm spending $100, $130 on a game, bro, I need to be able to play it when I want to play it. And so you trying to tell me every 3 to 4 months I need to get on here before they take it away and just play it a little bit.
That's crazy.
And yeah, that's yeah.
You know it's gonna be some slick shit too. They gonna send you an email reminder like, yo, you ain't been on your shit in like 2.5 months.
Oh, they will.
You better get on there in the next 2 weeks or everything's gonna be revoked.
But these guys out here will find some way to hack that shit.
No, listen,
because they already got some discs that you put in there and you get all the games because it's hacking them.
I miss back in the day. Back in the day, it was so much easier to like burn discs and stuff like that. I remember the first time Marquise ever, I think he burned a Dragon Ball Z game just on a blank disc. The shit blew my mind because you see, a video game disc, they got all the designs, they got the title and everything. This was just a blank CD, and he had the entire game on it. I said, "Yo, you just changed the game."
Yeah.
I need somebody to really master piracy. I need somebody to be able to just give me the whole game without just a straight copy of the game.
Yeah, so him out. He going to jail now.
Nah, listen, that was a long time ago. Listen, there's a lot of niggas doing better than Marquise in the piracy game.
Way better. Way better.
Please, if you're listening to this, you got other things you could be doing.
That's for real.
He don't even do that no more.
He damn sure don't.
Right, Marquise act like he don't know what a computer is nowadays.
He don't even know what a phone is.
Nah, hell yeah, right. Oh, what Marquise? Oh my, Marquise called me the other day talking about his Apple ID. He got like his Apple ID tied to his old phone and he don't know how to sign out. You would think Marquise like 47 years old, bro. Just hit the iCloud button, hit the sign out. He just he be acting way older than he actually is.
Sometimes your mind goes that way though, because sometimes I catch brain fart sometimes, and I'm like, what the? How do I do that again?
And we just fried Marquise because he was supposed to be here, and he's not.
But my man Trey was down here. Love
yeah.
that. That's my dude. You know what I mean? Him and his young lady was down here hanging out, having a good time. I had a ball.
I thought it was great the amount of times that you said to Trey, "I love you."
That's my dude.
I love him. I love him. I should have kept the track. Let's say the party was like 5 hours long. He said that at least 37 times.
Cause that's my dude.
Back to back times sometimes.
Cause he get excited when he sees me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do the same thing, and I was like, that's my dude right there. Because we be talking and shit and chopping it up.
It's just
and
fun.
he always be trying to game me. He be trying to game me out of everything. I love that. Yo, you still got that vest? Come on, bro. Cause you can do that. Nah, it's a negative. But I give him credit.
I should have Trey be doing his friends. That's why.
Uh-huh.
He still got it out. Let me get that. I get it back to you.
Yeah. But he told me I need to send him a shirt, so I gotta send him a shirt.
Yeah, and speaking of this podcast being sponsored by 2370, I'm still mad about me not having that sweatsuit that D had on. I don't know what that was about.
D only had the shirt on. I had the sweatsuit.
You're right. I was mad either way.
I know. I got you. You know I got you, bro.
I'm just throwing that out there.
I got you.
But
because I gotta do one for Jakari going back to school.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on, bro. You know we got to sponsor everything, man. We gotta get our name out there.
Hell yeah, you're gonna be rocking 2370.
Just I always rock 2370. If you watch her, she got this one sweater with the Spanish flag I put right here on it for her. It has Stitch 27 in the back. She loves that shit.
I think I seen that one.
Yeah, she loves that. That's one thing she don't take off.
Yeah.
And one thing I do love about her too, like if she leaves her sweaters, she can leave every sweater except from any of them 2370 sweaters. I need that back. Because she left it over, had mines in them house. I need that back. I was like, Mama, you can't even fit it. No, I don't want them to have it. I need that back. That's
her family brand.
Yeah.
Now I want them to have it. It's crazy when you can't fit it. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I ain't expect you to say that. I thought it was like her favorite sweater she wore.
It is her favorite sweater.
She don't even wear it.
All of them her favorite sweaters. All of them. Everything that we do with her, she loves them. That's why I gotta have that back. And I was like, Ma, it's okay. They can keep it. No, I need that back. Oh. And she put it right in her little pal. Yeah, hey, listen. I'm proud somebody's appreciating that.
You be sitting there smiling like, yeah.
Because I know eventually, like, it's doing good, but I know eventually it's going to do better.
Oh, for sure.
And I know that. And I know she's going to be one of the causes of it because she's always rocking it.
Especially she going to be wearing it throughout school.
Yeah.
She's going to be going to middle school soon.
She already had us making shirts for her friends, giving them away as gifts.
You concerned about fashion in South Carolina? You think 2370 will catch on down here?
It might. It's going to take a little bit.
It'd be a slow burn.
It's going to be a slow one. But it was funny when me and D I had the the black one on, the one I got on right now, and he had the gray one, the one he had, the shirt, and we was at the pool hall, and people was looking and asking questions, and it's like, yeah, it's going to take off, but I know it's going to be a crawl.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Roll up vinyl 2370 shirt, not vinyl, like flannel.
Flannel?
Yeah. So you know how like these country niggas, they be wearing like the checkered stripes and they having the shirts rolled up.
Oh yeah.
Something like that with 2370 patch on.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I gotta find somebody who's gonna put that on.
I'm just came to my mind.
I'm
thinking about South Carolina fashion and 2370 merchants.
Because I don't wear flannel.
Me neither.
You'll fuck around and burn up in that shit down.
Maybe not flannel. I'm not thinking about flannel, but just like that pattern, just like the checker pattern.
I know the checker pattern.
Yeah, with and a roll up shirt with a button up.
Yeah, you see, but we're taking it in a different direction. We keeping it the same, but we're choosing things different. Yeah. You know, we're picking out things different.
I just think we gotta start venturing into different types of clothing.
Yeah.
Right now,
I keep trying to tell her I need female stuff.
Yeah.
I tell her all the time, like, we need female stuff. Like, most of them we have a male stuff. We need female stuff.
Crops.
You know, stuff like that can get it going, because I think that's going to help it as well. You know, and the only way I tell Jack that all the time, like, I need you to wear this stuff, bro. Like, if we doing it, you got to be the one wearing it. I can't wear it.
That's what's going to be the audience, though. So the audience is going to be the women. Women sell everything.
Yeah,
women sell everything.
But see, like Kat will wear it. You know what I'm saying? Because we got her gave her a sweatsuit and a t-shirt. She wears it. You know what I mean? Like I told her, like, it just takes taking off. You know what I mean? I just need more people in it so they can see it. Like Kat's sister and them, they down here now, Michelle and them. And then I sent
Michelle's here? I didn't know that.
Yeah, we're gonna go see them. And I sent them all t-shirts for 23. What they do, they all rock it, put it on when they coming down here. I love that. I love that. These my people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's just I think it's gonna take off, but down here it's gonna take a second. But I think it's definitely gonna take off.
The slow burn. We gonna be here.
Cause I still got people in New York placing orders and stuff like that. You know, other places, Texas, Chicago. You know, but the South is the South. It takes a second.
South is the South. All right, just to put a cap on, you know, birthday weekend. You know, so I appreciate everybody that came down here. If you were at the party and you listened to the podcast, I appreciate you taking the time to come down. It was a great time. Having Trey, you know, messing with my coworker Brett was the funniest shit of all time. Trey is just a class clown, just a troll. Like they need to move down here. I'm gonna cap it off with that.
I keep telling him that too.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on Trey. Don't worry about it. But transition a little bit. Tell me about this Jay-Z concert. So you probably know way more about it than I do. I just found out about it recently. I saw a couple clips. I saw that this nigga had a helicopter and he was using it as a spotlight because it was in Yankee Stadium. So it's a you know open dome stadium. And yeah, he had a He had a helicopter up flying above him, using it as a spotlight. I said that's the most rich nigga shit.
Yes.
You will see in the Bronx tonight.
and one thing I do give him credit, he brought out everyone.
I saw Nas was there.
Nas was there. Mary J. Blige was there. Rihanna was there. Beyonce was there. Memphis Bleak was there. Eminem was there. Like he brought out so many people to rep the Bronx, to rep hip hop. That shit was fantastic, bro. And you're gonna never see a concert like that in the Bronx again. And I get it. It's the Bronx. It's Yankee Stadium. You're never gonna get that again. Right. You know, man. He went out the way he went out on top. That's how you go out. That's how you go out on top. Yeah. When people question him or question his, you can't. Yeah. Because how many people you know can bring a crowd out like that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then they try to bum rush it at the last night. They rushed it. Hell yeah, you know it's the Bronx. You should have known they was gonna bum rush. Gotta get the Bronx one thing. They gonna let you rock for 1 or 2 days after that. The Bronx gonna be the Bronx. Cause they was like, yo, we can't get in here. Ain't nobody getting in here.
Shut the party down.
Shut this shit down. Oh, it was funny though, but they had people standing out there. But they had you had to be there at 5 to get in. The concert was supposed to start at 8. That last shit they started at 12 o'clock.
I was about to say, it says here they had 4 or 5 hour delays.
Yes. In the Bronx.
Jay-Z's a bastard.
He's a bastard. But he came out, he explained what happened. You know what I mean? But you got to give him credit, though, because everybody want to see Hov, bro. Everybody. I don't care. Academic D, whatever that nigga named DJ Academic. Bro, stop hating on this man. You got to give this man his due.
Academics hating on Jay-Z?
Yeah, you ain't see that with him and Charlamagne got this whole thing right now. I got a they doing a podcast and they talking about it because he's saying like Charlamagne is more like an agent for Rockefeller, for Rock Nation and stuff like that. And he was like, no, I do business with them. I mean, and I'm not even a fucking Charlemagne fan.
Right.
But I respect when the person says, yo, listen, if I can eat with a person, I'm going to eat with him. You know what I mean? You hating on the man for what? He said he was trying to explain to him, like, people are hating on him because he took the locks out. He said, and he told me the academic said, you was the main one, the academic, talking about it. Oh, you can't do that to your lock. Yes, you can. It was obviously was done. Oh, is that a wig? Like stupid shit.
Why couldn't he take his locks off?
Oh, no, people, you know how people talk, man.
He took his locks off promotion for Beyonce.
Yes.
You saw that video?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say it was for promotion. It wasn't like he. And he did it. He went to an afro. Like,
he went to an afro and got his hair cut in Yankee Stadium with Beyonce cutting it.
Oh, is that happened in the video?
Yeah.
Oh, what is niggas talking about?
People just know what it is. It's like anything. No matter what you do, people gonna find any reason to hate on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was telling George this. I was like, yo, I'm gonna fuck with him till I can't. Unless he does something really fucked up, like he get caught up in some child molestation shit.
Yeah.
Then I'm a rock with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I understood the Target shit. He cleared that shit up as well. Like I get it, bro. You here to get money, right?
Mm-hmm.
You selling your album. Your shit's pushed. I think the first week, 40,000 units, some shit like that. Come on, bro. Off our old 30-year-old album, and I bought one. No, I support.
You said you bought one?
Yes, I did. $40, 40 cash. I'm about to go get the Blueprint one, and my favorite album out of all them shits is the Black Album. I love the Black Album out of all them shits.
I always hear people talk. I don't think I've ever heard the Black Album. Which
you gotta hear the Black Album.
Give me the best song off the Black Album, or the most popular song off the Black Album. Maybe not the best.
Okay, the best song for me is what's that shit called?
I hear people talk about the Black Album all the time, but I never know which songs are on that one for some reason.
I forgot the name of that shit though. I can pull it up real quick. It's something more.
What more can I say?
What more can I say?
Yeah, I just pulled them.
That's my shit, bro. Okay. Because when a lot of that shit is fire, but when you hear that song, like certain stuff, like Already Home off the other album he has, my dude, it's like it's talking to you, bro.
Oh no, I'm bugging. I definitely know this album.
Yeah.
Encore, Dirt Off My Shoulders, Public Service Announcement.
Yes, Public Service Announcement was crazy.
Yeah.
When he first with that shit was crazy. But yeah, bro, I'm telling you, like he has some joints, bro. Like you can just sit back and just say, I can rock with this. You know, Jay got a collab of hits you could just listen to all day. You know what I mean? Road Trip. Not everybody has that. And you notice that he sounds all that Drake shit with them 3 albums. All that shit got quite fast.
Drake's 3 albums?
Yes.
Yeah.
That shit got... And I love giving George the business because George loves Drake. That's his man.
Does he?
What?
George loves Drake?
Him and Michael.
I mean, Michael I can get. Michael seemed like he would love Drake. Yeah. I expect George to love Drake. So talking about during the Drake and Kendrick shit, he was like, fuck Kendrick?
Yep.
Oh, this nigga George is crazy.
And he's like, look at... When he had one little thing, George, look at this, my man. That shit is trash,
We gotta talk, George. I don't make no damn sense.
And I told George, I said, that shit's trash, my nigga.
Come on, man.
I said, listen, the most songs I like with Drake is the ones he don't write.
Honestly, yeah.
That's the ones that you seem like to be the best that come out.
Those are the ones I usually listen to the most.
Yeah. The one he writes them shit's just trash.
Because you could tell he wrote them.
Yes.
You could tell he wrote them. You just like, something about this just not...
Shit don't even hit right.
It don't got the same bump as that other song.
Yeah, turn that shit off, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
I did not know George was a Drake guy.
Hell yeah.
Nah.
At least one thing I do respect about Michael... He'll go, yeah. He just that album was whack.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? George won't do that.
No, he's a super fan.
He's a super fan, bro.
Hell no, George.
He's a super fan.
Not a super fan.
I like to put that nigga on the phone right now and watch that nigga tell you some bullshit.
Nah, listen. Send this to him. Tell him to get in the comments. Be like, defend yourself.
Defend yourself. Yes, defend yourself.
Drake
brother,
ain't never had a bad album. It's crazy. This nigga dropped 3 albums and none of them was really great.
None of them.
If you combine them all together, you might have one decent album, but. This nigga dropped 40 songs and none of them really slap.
And the shit didn't go nowhere. That goes to show you he need to stop it.
But going back to Jay-Z just for a second, he broke a record with his Saturday show where he sold 45,832 tickets.
Mm-hmm.
For night 1, he had Beyonce, Nas, Alicia Keys, and Jojo.
Jazzo. That's his man from Brooklyn. That's the one he started off with.
Okay. Night 2, he had Eminem, Pharrell, and Slick Rick.
Mm-hmm.
Night 2 must have been a crazy show.
Night 2 must have been crazy.
I saw a little bit about the Eminem performance. The Slick Rick one probably was fire. Mm-hmm. Pharrell too, damn. And then night 3, they went crazy. It was Beyonce, Rihanna, Usher, Jeezy, Fat Joe, Pharrell, and Clips.
Yes.
The Clips.
I can imagine how that third show was. That third show was crazy. But you could like most people was was at the train station looking inside of it.
That's
Because,
probably that's the best part about it being at a baseball stadium because it's open.
It was open. People standing there. People was on their roof looking at it.
That shit probably felt like a community event almost.
Yes.
Because even if you wasn't, he was probably taxing like a motherfucker in there. Even if you wasn't inside the stadium, you still got to be a part of it.
Yeah, you definitely did. And then he had the pop up shops out there. I was trying to get a hoodie until May Jean, because May Jean's cousin knows him. She's supposed to have went to the concert, but he reneged on her. But that's okay. But I told her, she's like, yo, the hoodie's like $145. I was like, yo, get that shit. I'll send you the money. Just get the hoodie.
$145 for the hoodie?
Yeah, get that shit.
Was it like real J merch or was just like somebody?
No, J merch.
Okay.
It was his merch.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, get that shit. That shit's fire, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? I was like, certain shit you just gotta have, bro, because you know you're never gonna see that shit again.
Yeah, sometimes
not everybody gonna have it.
So you gotta just spend the money one time so that when you laying on your deathbed, you like, at least I got that one thing. You know what I'm saying? I got to enjoy my life a little bit.
I do, and I enjoy my life. But like I was telling somebody too, I was talking about doing the barbershop, Dave. He was like, yo, how much you be paying for your hoodies? Like, it was a random question for him. And I was like, it depends on what hoodie you're talking about. I said, I buy hoodies from everybody, from everywhere. And at this time, I just had the Mackage hoodie on, the Macaj hoodie. Let me say it right, the Macaj. And he's like, how much you pay for that one right there? I said, this shit right here cost me $400. He said, for a hoodie? I was like, yeah, bro. I said, this is New York. You know what I'm saying? It's different. You know what I mean?
It's only different to niggas who care
it's
about
New York.
it.
Yeah, it's New York. But, and I had another hoodie on, and he was like, and I showed him a couple other hoodies I had, and I was like, yeah, it depends on what it is. You know what I mean? But I said, that's why I try and make hoodies for people that can afford them. You know what I mean? I know everybody's going to want to spend $400 for a hoodie, $1,100 for a vest, $1,000 for a coat.
Let me ask you this. Is that the goal?
Is what the goal?
If you're trying to get to 2370 to be Macaj level of...
No, not Macaj level.
Luxury. Like you got like a luxury section.
I could have a luxury section, but I'm trying to get it like essentials.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's affordable. It's good. The good quality. That's the way I'm trying to take it there. I want people to still be able to afford it. But then if I have a luxury section, a luxury one, then yes. If I can get you to buy a $200 hoodie and you, yes, I am.
I was gonna say they can call it 2370 for the Burberry of Harlem.
Hey, that's what I'm working on. You know,
I like that. Put that on a shirt.
You know, like they tell you, man, yesterday's price ain't today's price. You don't know what's gonna happen. You know, things is different. So that's what I'm looking to do. But I got some new ones, some new designs coming out. Probably in the fall. I got some new designs in my head. So we're gonna sketch a few out, and then we're gonna see exactly what's what.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
New York been going up though, man. New York been going up. Just the last couple of years with the Liberty won the championship a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The Knicks won this year. The Yankees in the World Series a couple of years ago. This Jay-Z shit. I remember the A Boogie concert that was in the Bronx a couple of years. I missed all of it. Can you believe that shit?
Yeah.
I missed all of it. I waited my whole life to see New York finally start winning shit. Growing up, the only thing I ever saw New York win was the Giants beating the Patriots. That was it. Online, and I remember when the Yankees won their last World Series in 2009.
I've been through a few World Series, especially the Subway Series. Those was great. The Giants, yes. Yeah, it's now you leave down here, they want to start doing great.
Right.
I'm up there the whole time. Niggas is losing.
You know what we should do? We should become hockey fans. The Carolina Panthers just won the World Cup.
I'm not doing that.
I'll
be a Ranger fan before I do that.
Don't
bro.
ever leave that much dead space on the podcast again. That was fucked up. You made it seem like I asked you a ridiculous question. I was just trying to give you an option.
No, listen, we going to Panthers games. We are going. So that's good. But I'm not.
Listen, man, we could be in the where does team play from? Which team play? Hold on, the Carolina. They call it the Hurricanes.
The Hurricanes.
Yeah. We could be up in Lenovo Stadium going crazy.
Don't even know who that is.
Walking the streets of Raleigh.
Fuck around and get robbed.
I think it might be where NC State plays. Looks like.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm saying, listen, I'm willing to go to a hockey game. Don't get me wrong, because I've been curious about it for a very long time.
I'm not.
But I can go check it out. If it's not something for me, I'm out there. Like I went to NASCAR.
Did you like NASCAR?
I enjoyed it, but you realize you can't sit at the bottom. You got to go way up on the top
to be able to see anything.
To be able to see it because it is deafening.
Oh,
Them cars going around it, yeah. You got to have headphones on or something because it's crazy. But it was a good experience for me. I enjoyed it. just watching cars go in a circle, bro. That's just crazy. But you watch these NASCAR fans, bro, and they sit, woo, and they going crazy. But they understand how it works. You know what I'm saying? They understand how they piggybacking off each other off the wind and all that. And yeah, I'm just here to watch cars go in a circle. I'm not that.
Would you watch horses go in a circle?
Hell yeah.
Did you enjoy that too?
I went to that shit in Mount Vernon, in Long Island.
Oh,
Mount
did
Vernon.
you?
Yeah, I used to go. I used to bet that money. You kidding me?
What is that? Is that Empire?
The racetrack.
Yeah, Empire.
Yeah. You crazy? Yeah, I do that shit. Listen, one thing about me, I may not be a fan of it 100%, but I would definitely go do at least once.
That's the thing.
And as I said, you always gotta be open-minded to stuff.
You know what I really wanted to do this year?
What?
When I found out that it was happening, I wanted to go to a World Cup game.
Could have went.
No, I couldn't. You know, we couldn't have.
Why not?
We can't afford them shits.
No,
It don't matter. It don't matter where we went. We couldn't have gone to Kansas City. We couldn't have gone to Atlanta. We couldn't have gone anywhere. It's too expensive.
They was robbing people, right?
They was robbing people. Cause they had people coming in from other countries in here, so everything's going up. Yeah. You know, like even if we say we did go to Tennessee or we went to Kansas City, the hotels would have been crazy.
Oh yeah.
They would have been out there trying to violate us in Missouri.
That's okay. We can find another time to go.
Well, listen, they say that the next U.S. World Cup won't be until at least 2030. 2034, 2038.
I'm definitely ain't going to that shit then.
Nah, listen, man, it's gonna be me and you in your wheelchair.
Okay.
Me and you in your
I don't think I'm
wheelchair.
gonna have a wheelchair. I don't think I'm gonna be walking around no matter what.
That's some energy I like to hear.
I'm gonna be walking around no matter what.
All right, man. Anything else you want to get off your chest? We can give you 90 seconds for your political corner. You did get an extra 10 seconds last time, so you are up to 100 seconds for your political corner. So
okay.
You want to use it?
I want to say this.
All right, hold up. I'm going to start the time.
You gonna put
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, shoot.
I want to talk about that Nolan Wright kid, that Wells, where that situation happened to him in Mississippi. I think it's crazy that, this is the second type situation that happened like that.
What happened?
Where, a black kid or black woman, black people go around hanging out with these Caucasians, and then next thing you know, they end up dead, and then no one knows exactly what's going on. I think we need to be seriously on point when we go places with people. I think that's for any race, though. I'm not going to just say just black people, but me, I'm just saying you need to be on point, because it's crazy how people are your friend, and the next thing you know, you end up dead, and no one's telling you, no one can explain what happened, or explain to your family what happened to you. You know what I mean? And the next thing you know, everybody is coming around. People are coming around them, keeping them, protecting them where we have no protections. And I just think that it has to come to a point where, I understand these people are your friends, but sometimes you just got to say, listen, I'm going to bring such and such with me. You know what I mean? It's okay to bring somebody with you just so you can feel feel safe. Because one thing about black people and Spanish people, when we go places, we make sure everybody's good. We don't leave people. We don't do any of that. We make sure that we come together, we leaving together. And the first thing we say, if you're going to be with some chick, be on point. And that's how I just felt like he should have been on point when he went out with them. I don't know the whole story. I just know the main part of it, that he's not here no more. And I just think that for his parents and everybody else, my wishes go out to them. I'm sorry for them. My prayers go out to them. But I just think to avoid that, you just can't you got to go outside, go places with other people. You just can't go by yourself all the time. Everybody's not your friend. You may think they are, but they're not your friend. And we just need to be on point with that. And that's what I have to say about that.
Time. That one's right. You got that 100 seconds almost on the mark. Just a quick thing to kind of add to that a little bit. Just the part where you're talking about, you said that black people, they take care of everything. When they're around you, they take care of you, make sure everybody's safe, make sure everybody's having a good time. I watched a movie yesterday. I think it's called The Green Book. It's on Netflix. You and Jackie should watch it. It's a movie about a black pianist. I think his name is Don Shirley.
I seen that.
Yeah, you didn't see it? That's a great ass movie.
It's a great movie.
I can't even lie. Yeah. It's a great movie. But while we was watching it, the scene when they was at the police station. Mm-hmm. So the scene was at the police station, and then after that, when they were in the car and they was arguing, me and Bree was watching that, and Bree was like, damn, how do I tie it back to this? So Bree was basically talking about like, cause how Tony was like, I'm more black than you because I grew up in the struggle, I grew up in the Bronx and this whole shit, basically like giving his characterization of what he thought it meant to be black. Mm-hmm. And then Don is like, well, the black people say I'm not black enough, the white people say I'm not white enough, and you're saying I'm not man enough. So like, who exactly am I? And I'm tying that back to say, I hate when black people get in that mode where they start to act like I'm not gonna say white people, when they start to act like the ignorant, hateful people, because just like you're saying, that's not us.
Right.
That's not who we are. That's not who we ever have been. In that movie, when Tony got pulled over and he got called the heart, or half an N word.
Yeah.
Lost his fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
Lost his fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know how to act. And when they were in the jail, Don is talking to him. He's like, "Yo, listen, you feel like you won, but he over there kiki, having a blast with his people.
Right.
You think that just because you felt, and then to go forward to what Tony was saying about feeling like he's more black, it's like you felt like because you had this kind of struggle, you felt like because you encapsulated what you felt like it meant to be black, mm-hmm. that you could put cast aspersions on other people for that." But that's just not how black people are. That's just not what black people are. This might have been a little bit of a disjointed example to kind of tie it all together, and I might try to tie it all better next time. But just tying it back to your point, black people have always been, in my experience, always so allowing, always so inviting.
Mm-hmm.
And it really confuses me when we start acting like the opposite of that.
Other than ourselves.
It goes against everything that we've ever been.
Yeah, when we too busy trying to not be black, but trying to fit into everything else,
or trying to be vindictive.
Right. Yeah, and my whole thing with that is like no one says there's no way of being black. We just who you are no matter what. Right. It is. Black, white, whatever it is. This is who you are. It's just the fact that you can't let people disrespect you. That's my thing. Mm-hmm. My thing is okay. Yeah, I'm a black man, and I feel I'm never gonna let somebody feel they can disrespect me. Especially no matter what race I'm hanging around, what race I'm hanging out with, whatever. Mm. Because I feel if you do that once, they're gonna continue to do it.
Right.
And I just feel sometimes even that movie there, like you said, you black people say I'm not black enough, I'm not this. What am I? You still a man at the end of the day, bro. Right. No matter what people think of you, you still a man at the end of the day.
A black man at the end of the day.
A black man at the end of the day, and you're a great black man because you're on a whole nother level. Mm-hmm. You got white people coming to see you play the piano. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. When you ask those questions, just remember who you are. Right. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to try and be something everybody else wants.
Right.
Be who you are.
Not about fitting an image.
It's not.
Right.
Maybe back in the days when we was younger, yeah, we all tried to fit a certain image. But when you start getting older, you start realizing things like, listen, I'm comfortable with who I am. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If you don't like who I am, then don't be around me.
Yep, it's that simple.
You know what I mean? And that's the way I look at a lot of things in life.
For sure.
Because I know I have an explosive. I know my personality is different. It's not for everybody. Mm-hmm. I'm not everybody's cup of tea.
It could be a touch volatile.
I know sometimes, but my thing is, and this is why I love Jack, she would check me. Mm-hmm. Hey, yo, I need you to calm down. Or, you know what I'm saying? Because I know certain people I can joke with, certain people I know I can't joke with. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's the same thing that goes back to I just think you just need to know who you are and how far you're going to let people go. And that's why I'm going to end it on that note.
I feel you. Let me know in the comments if my example made any sense. Yeah. I'm not sure if it did. I was trying to tie it back to two, but I ended up getting a little bit mixed up in the middle. But I'll correct it next week if I have to. With that being said, episode 3 of the Jojo podcast is just about over. I hope everybody have a great rest of your week. And we'll catch you in the next episode.
Peace.
Peace.